Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I also rise today in support of one of the most basic functions of any government, the right to life. 245 years ago, our founding fathers wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." To them, the right to life was so overly obvious that they called it self-evident. But today in America, some policymakers insist on denying the right to life to millions of Americans. Instead, they diminish that right through murderous abortion policies, policies that fail to recognize life until a child lets out his or her first cry in the delivery room, policies that justify abortion based on the belief that any unborn child may have Down syndrome, and policies that funnel taxpayer dollars to funding abortions and abortion services. Today's technology and science has shown us proof of life inside the womb. We see 3D ultrasounds of a baby sucking her thumb and moving around. We know unborn babies can experience pain as early as 12 weeks. At 20 weeks, we can reveal if a baby is a boy or a girl. Yet some of our country's leaders still proceed to support policies that devalue and eliminate the innocent child's life. For decades, these elected officials have spent more time protecting the right of potentially endangered species like the lesser prairie chicken or sea turtle eggs than they do protecting unborn babies. Human babies. But not to me. I strongly believe life begins at conception. I believe every life matters. I support adoptions, foster care, and crisis pregnancy centers that work tirelessly to care for mothers and their babies. I've co-sponsored pro-life legislation, including H.R. 18, the No Taxpayer Funded for Abortions Act, permanently prohibiting federal funding for abortions and abortion services, and even introduced my own H.R. 714, which would require the executive branch to notify Congress and the American public before issuing any new executive order pertaining to pro-life provisions and the right of life guaranteed by the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Devaluing the life of unborn children has desensitized our nation, and I pray we soon wake up and realize the horrors it has done. It is time to stop using taxpayer dollars to fund abortion services and focus on life-saving resources that value the life of both the mother and the child. The right to life is self-evident, and I offer fight to protect it at all costs. I yield back.
The chair now recognizes